This is section number 1, so we are trying to solve question number 1 to 10, which are comparatively quite easy and should take just a few seconds for each question. All right, so the first question, how many eggs are there in these cartons? So you can see the eggs, 2 egg cartons on the side. You can manually count 1, 2, 3. There are multiple ways to do it, but manually counting will take time. So you can think about there are 6 in a row, there are 4 rows. So 6 times 4 is 24, and there are 6 eggs missing. So you can take away 6, and that is 18. So D is your answer. You could have also thought that this is 6. There's another 6, that's 12, and there's 6 here. So 12 plus 6 is 18. As I said, there are multiple ways to get the answer. Question number 2. Which one of the following is the largest number? You can see the numbers, you can read out the numbers, and you can already see these are 2-digit numbers, so they cannot be the answer. So you have 401, 410, 140. Which one is the biggest? And you can clearly see the biggest number is 410. Next question. Which one of the following is equals to 3 meters? Now, if you know the conversion, 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So 3 meters equals to 300 centimeters. So where is our answer? Here is our answer, C. Let's highlight this. Okay, let's go on. Question number 4. Question number 4. A bowl has 8 peaches. After the children take 1 each, there's 1 peach left. How many children are there? Now this is quite an easy one. We had 8 and we have left over 1. So that means 7 peaches were used, and since each child took 1 peach, so that means there were 7 children to begin with. All right, let's continue. A runny ball team has 5 players. This graph shows the number of goals each player scored in a tournament. We can see that here are the name of the children, and here are the goals scored by them. So the question is, who scored the second highest number of goals? Now we can see the highest player, this has the longest bar, so this player scored the highest, but they are not interested in finding who is the highest player. They are looking for the second highest. So the second highest bar is this bar. So who is the name? This is Evan. So Evan is the correct answer for this question. If they were looking for lowest, you can read the graph. Lowest is here, highest is here, second highest is here. You can read the graph and find the answers. All right, question number 6. The next counting number after 1089 is, this is easy, 1089. After that is 1090. That's the correct answer. Now this was a very interesting one. Question number 7. These cards were dropped on the table one at a time. In which order were they dropped? Now this is more of a visualization question, so you have to look on. There are many sequences given, so you can try to think about all the sequences, or you can just look at the pile closely and see that 2 is on the top. 2 of hearts is on the top, and which card is at the bottom of the pile? Now if you look at all of the cards, you will see that ace of hearts is at the bottom because there's no card underneath it. You have to look at the placement of this, and I can solve more. I can keep on looking for more cards, but actually looking at the answers, I can already say that there is this and this. B and D are the only options. We start with A at the bottom, and this option has 2 of hearts on the top, and this option has 5 of hearts on the top. So this option is not correct. Our correct option is A at the bottom and 2 of hearts on the top, and which is option number B. So did you see, we did not actually need to look at all the cards. These 2 cards, the bottom and the top cards, gave us the answer. Let's move on. Question number 8. This table shows the pets 6 children own. Which boy owns a dog? Now this is a Carroll diagram. If you know how to read a Carroll diagram, these are the pets that the children own. This row is for the girls. This row is for the boys. So if I have to find any information, I'm looking for a boy who owns a dog. So of course, I'm looking at this row. And because I have to find a boy which owns a dog, so I have to look at this column. The intersection is Finn. So Finn is the boy who owns a dog. So the answer is C. Let's go on. All right, this is another interesting one. Sophia is at the corner of the First Street and First Avenue. We can see First Street. Let me use a different highlighter. First Street and First Avenue. And we can see Sophia is standing here. Her school is at the corner of the 4th Street and the 3rd Avenue. So her school is here, 3rd Avenue, 4th Street is at the intersection here. Let me remove this. All right. To get to the school, she walks what? There are different options given. You can try to solve all those. Or what we can say is from here, she has to go 3 blocks in the east direction. She has to travel 3 blocks to the east and then move 2 blocks up, which is the north direction. So the answer should be either 3 steps east, 2 steps north, or she can go 2 steps north first, 2 blocks, and 3 blocks east. Now there are multiple ways to go. You could have gone here as well, but since this is one of the first 10 questions, which they only expect you to spend a few seconds here, so they would not make it very complicated for this part. If it was one of the questions at the in the later sections, yes, they would make it more complicated. But for now, the answer, if you look at the answers, it's quite clear. We have 3 blocks east and 2 blocks north right here, which is the correct answer. All right, let's move on. This is the last question of this section. So question number 1 to 10 are 3 marks each. There is no penalty or negative marking for a wrong answer. Let's read. Jake is playing a card game and these are his cards. We can see the cards here. Elena chooses 1 card from Jake at random. Which of the following is the most likely to choose? Now for this, we have to count how many cards are there for each of these options. So if she chooses a heart, I can see there is 1, 2, 3. There are 3 heart cards. Let's look for diamond. There is actually no diamond. So there is no chance that she can pick up a diamond. What are the chances to pick a spade? There are 1, 2. There are 2 spade cards. A picture card, jack, queen, or king. I can see a jack here. I can see a king here. So there are 2. There is no queen. So there are 2 picture cards. An even numbered card. Let's see. There is only 1 option, which is option 4. 4 of clubs. So there is only 1 card. Now we can see, since heart, there are 3 cards in Jake's hand. So this is more likely to be chosen. So our answer is a heart card. All right, so for question number 11 to 20, we'll go to the different video. The link is here. All right, see you.